border right now between Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. So right now we're on the Kyrgyzstan side, and over to the other side of the Chu River, in Chinese we say Chuhe, is Kazakhstan. And so along the river, they've set different sort of like border points that divides between the two countries, and both used to obviously be USSR.
With its majestic mountain ranges and a serene lake, no wonder Kyrgyzstan has often been called the Switzerland of Central Asia. Your trip most likely starts in Bishkek. Here are some of the best things to do in this capital city. Situated in city center, Kyrgyz State History Museum is home to thousands of artifacts, sculptures, and objects that explains the heritage of Kyrgyzstan. The exhibitions start from antiquity period to modern times, in addition to the region's shift from nomadic folk culture to Kyrgyz Soviet Socialist Republic. Beautiful collections include intricate garments and tushkis, which are colorful embroideries made for marriages with designs that depict flowers and animals. Next to State History Museum is Alatu Square. It's the site for festivals, major events, and demonstrations. Visitors can also admire the Parliament building, also located at the square. Next to Alatu Square is Oak Park, where most of the trees are the same age since they were planted in 1890 by Russian botanist Alexei Fetisov. A major stop at the park is the monument of Queen of Altai, Kurmanjan Datka, who was a tribal leader and a politician. For a throwback dining experience, head over to Ethno Complex Supara for eating inside traditional yurts and tasting its signature shashlik, which is skewered meat cooked on hot stone plates. The entire restaurant is designed to highlight Kyrgyz nomadic life. There is even live music during the meal with musicians accessorized by feather hats performing songs emblematic of folk culture. The meal starts with a plate of golden borsuk, which is traditional fried dough.
We're approaching Victory Square, which was built in 1985 to commemorate the end of World War II.
In the middle of the square is the Victory Monument, where travelers can admire the statue of a woman waiting for her husband's return from war. The three long structures over the statue symbolizes the form of a yurt. Just over an hour from city center is Burana Tower, a former mosque and minaret in Chu Valley. Constructed in the 11th century, the tower was used as a template for other minarets. Adventurers can climb up to the top of the tower where legend resides.
We're at a family business restaurant right now in the middle of nowhere in Kyrgyzstan. The restaurant is named after the woman who's running this place. It's called Kelme. It's her name.
You're not going to find this in any guidebook, but our local guide found a family restaurant near the Burana Tower. This is the owner and chef. She prepared a spectacular spread. There were small plates of dishes that were similar to Chinese flavors, and we just kept adding and mixing them on top of noodles, or what the locals called lagman. Most of the time, the best meals are simply inside a local's home.
In the middle of nowhere right now, but walking through the former tracks of the Silk Road.
An hour away from city center is an important archaeological site from ancient Silk Road, Suyap. The settlement of Akbeshim around 5th century was in Suyap, where history buffs can discover a medieval city at an important point on the Silk Road. During the Middle Ages, Suyap was a major city. If you're traveling with a guide, ask if they can arrange for eagle hunting, which is an ancient tradition in Kyrgyzstan. Berkutchi or hunters typically live far away from city center, so they can train eagles and live in tents. Eagles help them hunt for food and communicate between communities. Traditions and rituals are passed down for generations, typically between father and son.
This is the Petrogliphs Museum. It's an open-air museum with 4,000 petroglyphs, and it's basically a stone garden.
In the Cholpon-Ata region, 3.5 hours from Bishkek, is home to Petrogliphs Museum. Inside this impressive stone garden is thousands of rocks depicting drawings of animals including camels, goats, horses, and more. Cholpon-Ata petroglyphs date back to 2 millennium BC to 8 millennium AD. It's a sanctuary place where locals practice religious customs and connect with the spiritual world. Some rocks even illustrate scenes of hunting, horseback riding, and animal attacks.
This is Issyk Kul Lake in Kyrgyzstan.
Near Cholpon-Ata is the world's 8th deepest lake. Issyk Kul separates Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan. Under Soviet rule, the lake flourished as a popular vacation getaway. Today, it's also where travelers can enjoy a boat ride. If you dare, you can also swim in the lake. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel content.